of you have been on it, and what happens next with it happens tomorrow. Good evening. I'm Danita Harris.
And I'm Chris Flanagan. Just hours from right now, Governor John Kasich will be in Cleveland to reveal what he plans to do with the Ohio Turnpike. News Channel 5's John Kasich joining us now live. John, sell or lease Ohio's toll road. The governor is trying to find a way to pay for more road projects.
That's right, Chris, and that's why the Interbelt Bridge will be the backdrop here tomorrow, because it is a symbol of what the governor says is what needs to be addressed in the state with money that only the Turnpike can provide. When Governor Kasich announced in August that the second phase of the Interbelt Bridge project was back on schedule, it wasn't because ODOT found the money. They just got creative with the financing.
The money for the construction of this bridge will be paid for by the private sector. They will then be reimbursed with appropriate interest.
The state right now has $1.6 billion more in highway projects than they have the money to spend. With no new money coming from Washington, Kasich has long been eyeing the revenue-generating potential of the Turnpike, as he told us in October.
That Turnpike has the capability to generate, at least at this point, from the preliminary look I see, far more than $1 billion. $1 billion goes a long way to helping us to meet our transportation needs.
The state last year hired a consultant to study whether it's best to sell the Turnpike, enter into a long-term lease, or find a way to bring it under the control of ODOT. The latter would allow the state to bond against future revenue, which they can't do while it's under the control of the autonomous Turnpike Commission.
It's kind of like an independent country. I'm surprised they don't have UN membership.
Whatever becomes of the 57-year-old Turnpike, Kasich promises it won't be a raid on Northern Ohio dollars.
You know, they worry, okay, so you're going to take the money and spend it somewhere else. No, we're going to spend a big chunk of whatever we get from that Turnpike up here.
And whatever the governor decides, we will learn tomorrow morning at 10:30 when they make that announcement, first in Toledo, then they make their way here to Cleveland to discuss the local impact. We, of course, will have all that information when it happens on NewsNet5.com. Reporting live in Cleveland, John Kasich, News Channel 5.